What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you have a fantastic Monday, start of the week with your trading, staying safe. We're going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, see what's going on, guys. I do think that we are going to see that bounce at some point. I actually do prefer if the price does drop from these levels. We can see this major descending triangle kind of situation here that we were talking about on yesterday's video. We need a successful breakout from the last lower high here, and there are going to be major trading opportunities on Bitcoin. We've got a major weekly level here at the $31,770 approximately, where we do see this big resistance zone, very likely going to get that potential rejection from this range, okay, and maybe continue down. But we do have some big major levels where we can get into some big opportunity trades, okay? Like I just showed you here, this is a major range. It's the value area high from the volume traded the last, up to 15 days. You can see it right over here, value area low, where you do get those bounces from that value area low. As you can see, value area high, same thing. But what you could see is big volatility above these wicks, okay? So you could get those wicks. Now I'm looking for that rejection at that $32,000. In the immediate short term, this doesn't mean that we can do this and then maybe do this, but they are just short-term opportunities right there. Also, right over here, we do have the big point of control. This is currently where we are getting that rejection right now. This is exactly here at this $30,100 range. We're still consolidating. This is not a successful breakout. We could consolidate here just a few more wicks and then roll back down, because we're not going to manage to get above this big major zone. I know maybe a lot of people, it looks exciting, and there is a high probability right now that we might just consolidate and break above this level. But as you can see, this is the last lower high zone from the volume traded the last 15 days. Okay, as you can see here on the chart, major wicks, we need to get above this range over here, as you can see. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities from here, okay, trading zones at this level the next few days. And I'll be sharing this with the community, of course. I'll be trading this potentially on Bybit or in PrimeXBT. Remember, you do have a huge bonus down below for Bybit and for PrimeXBT. If you wish to take that bonus, it is down below, guys, all the info. Now let's take a look here at the comment section, because I also want to talk about DAX 30, okay, the German stock market. We can see that we had a huge massive drop. All right, this was on the in March approximately, and what I want to show you is how we bounced from the biggest point of control. Okay, this is how powerful this volume profile is. Right, we've been in a big massive uptrend now for over 10 years. We can see the C19 crash right over here. This was March of 2020. This is looking at the 3-day chart, and the price of the DAX 30, okay, came all the way down here to this level over here around about the 12,300 points, getting that exact bounce from this level, from the highest point of control from the volume traded for almost the last 10 years. Last 10 years, biggest value area, okay, the biggest point of control is right over here at the 12,300 points. We did get that bounce. We are holding the value area high, okay, as you can see. This is the value area high from the volume traded from the last almost 10 years, okay, from 2012, as you can see here on the chart. The value area high, we're right over here, just getting that consolidation, getting that bounce. So does this mean that this has just been a huge, massive correction? I know a lot of people are expecting a big, massive crash, recession on the stock markets, but who knows? What if we are going to get a recovery? We have huge amount of volume profile here on DAX 30 that we need to break down below. And for the moment, this is looking pretty good for a potential double bottom with a second higher bottom here. Looking at DAX 30, we do have this big major resistance on DAX 30, which is round about the 15,000 points. So we're going to go through I'm going to go through the comment section. Make sure to smash up that like button. On your way in, guys, 150 people watching at this moment. We can take a look at anything, guys. Let's find opportunities on the market, and we can focus, you know, 2-3 minutes on a chart, or even 5 minutes, to see if we can see any good opportunities, guys. Smash up that like button. Let's go straight here through the comment section. First like with huge love, says Naveen. Thank you very much, my man. Matt, hello, how are you? Breakout or not, says Christian. No, I would say no. I would say no. As you can see here, okay, the most important level, look at this. It's a big zone. This level over here is a big zone. Not a successful breakout in my opinion. And I wouldn't be looking, for me personally, okay, not financial advice, of course, breakout trading. You know, this could be a big massive wick and come straight back down. I do not trust the breakout trading, okay, on Bitcoin and crypto. If we do break and start pumping like crazy, I know that very likely, with a high percentage probability, that we are going to get rejected, maybe just slightly below the $32,000. Very possible. I'm looking for that, you know, swing failure kind of pattern from this breakout over here, and then maybe have an attempt or even continue back down. But like I said, you know, this is one of the most important levels. Look at these wicks reaching all the way up here, the $30,700. You know, this was on the 17th of May, the 18th of May, the 20th of May. We need to get above this zone. We need to get above this zone for it to be major support level. So there will be opportunities. You might be creating a double top. You know, that is the level you want to get into once you successfully break out of it. So yeah, for the moment, this is not a successful breakout. I know it does look like that we're breaking out from these lower highs, but yeah, it's still, we need to get it above the last lower high, which is this one, okay? And for the moment, you can see the box here. We need to get above that level for a potential leg up to the value area high, because it's very likely we'll get above this one. Very likely we'll be hitting, you know, that 31,700, 31,800 as soon as we get above this major range, this 30,500, 30,600. So are you long? No, I am not. I am not long. I am not long. I am looking this week for these opportunities. Okay, just keeping it simple. I am looking for these major zones, you know, potential short, potential long. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to do some day trades, small swing trades. Hola crypto legends, Mark Dutch here in the community, inside of the comment section. Thank you, my man. Make sure to smash up that like button. Absolutely. Thank you guys for the insane support. Let's go here. Hello, what's up, my crypto legends? Jassim, how are you? Natalie, how are you? Natalie in the comment section. Let's take a look here. Hello, Andy. Greetings from CPT, South Africa. Hey, how are you doing? Should I take a long on Sol? Let's take a look at Solana. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at some major levels. Let's not ask, you know, should I long or should I short? Because, yeah, I mean, not financial advice, of course. I don't want to say if you're going to long or short, if you should or not. I will tell you what I would probably do. Then you can do whatever you want, of course. You can take my analysis and do your own analysis with my one. But what we're talking about Solana here, this is the 3-day chart on Solana. And Solana has been dropping aggressively for the last few months, as we know. And we are hitting a huge level on Solana. So in my personal opinion, yeah, that $40 range, we've been talking about this, okay, for the last couple of weeks, where this level, okay, where we do have a big spike on the VPVR, it was a major consolidation range back in May of 2021, June and July, as you can see here, where we do have that spike on the VPVR. We dropped to the summer highs of 2021, and this is getting that bounce. It is getting that consolidation, not a huge bounce just yet. But in my personal opinion, I think this is going to get a big bounce, potentially to even $80. And, you know, maybe a lot of people are so bearish right now that they say, I don't see Solana hitting $80. No way it's going to $80. You know, we're going down to $40, $20. You know, it's over. No, we're going to very likely see some relief rallies before we continue back down. It's just very likely to happen, especially when you have these consolidations. You're having to stop here. You're having a breather to probably get a big impulse to actually come down and break it. So why do I think that we could go as high as $80? Well, if I take a look at the volume profile, there is a huge gap here in between this $40 range and $80. And as you know, the reason why I think we could, come back up there very fast, the volume that we have had, the price action that we traded back in August of 2021, look at this. We had massive price action here, very fast price action. And we actually said also in other live streams, if Solana were to break the last few weeks, this $80, we will drop very fast down to around about the $40 area, okay, where we do have the big spike on the VPVR because there's no volume traded. What happened? We fell, straight through this level because it was a very fast move up. Hardly any volume traded at that range. We went very fast from $40 to $80. Well, same scenario. We come back fast down from $80 to $40, as you can see here on the chart. Now, one of the biggest point of control is from this range, okay, from the volume traded back in 2021, as you can see. So that relief rally back up to the $80, it's very, very likely. So in my personal opinion, a swing long position, I will definitely consider a swing long position on Solana, potentially to round about that $80 range. It is very, very, very possible that we have that price action if Bitcoin does behave, of course. If I do see Bitcoin hitting that $36,000, $38,000 that we were talking about yesterday, it was all explained on yesterday's video why we could be hitting that $36,000, $38,000 range after this big major drop, okay, relief rally, hitting the resistance of this lower high range. This is very, very possible. If this does happen to Bitcoin, $36,000 to $38,000, easily we can see Solana hitting that $80 mark, okay, in the next coming weeks, where we have one of the biggest resistance also here, big VPVR levels, as you can see. So yeah, it is very, very possible. That might be an incredible shorting opportunity if we do get up there. So that is going to be my take on Solana. I am definitely going to consider, I'm going to wait for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin maybe is not going to be able to break above this level. And I would potentially prefer to long a break down from the support level, looking for that higher low, looking for this confluence here at the 27.5. I've explained this on the other videos, how we are looking for that double bottom. We're looking for that double bottom right over here with a slightly higher low. And these are levels where institutions, big money, is not interested in selling, okay? But it is interested in catching, retail traders where you might get that pump, you might get that fake out, come down. I would be very interested in longing this 27.5 for a swing long. Will we get that opportunity? I don't know. But if we do come down there, it's that double bottom scenario, that double bottom range is what I am looking for here, which is very, very likely to happen. And one of the main reasons why is because of this huge major level, guys. Not going to successfully break down $25,000 in this week or next week. It's very unlikely to happen. We are going to see a relief rally, very likely, before we actually have a big move to the downside. And that's just how, you know, the market moves. We're especially getting that reaction. The reaction is there. So the probabilities in the next coming couple of weeks is having that relief rally. Very likely. If we have one more leg down, even better. I could get into some swing long positions. But let's see what happens. You know, nothing is guaranteed. If this doesn't happen, okay, where I'm looking for longs down here, then of course I will be looking for a quick short day trade or small swing trade at this, you know, $32,000 range, slightly below $32,000, big major level where we're very likely going to get a small rejection. All right. And yeah, that's the level where I am looking for trades. This major weekly level, big resistance right there, value area high from the volume traded the last 15 days. What, you know, you can see this range also. It's been resistance. Okay, you can see a kind of a small double bottom right there. You know, the double bottom, you might hit this level. It will be the double bottom target. Okay, look what we got here. You know, potential double bottom target from this range, from the breakout, getting a wick below, above this weekly. A lot of wicks here, that major wick, and then a straight back down. It's just very likely to see something like that, where there's not going to be a successful breakout from this range. This is a shorting range in my opinion. I'm looking to short here and looking to take profits exactly at that resistance. Of course, this hasn't happened yet. Let's see what happens. You know, that is my trading plan for, you know, today, tomorrow. I'm waiting for the price action to come to me. I'm not long in here. I'm not shorting. Is this going to be a fake out? Is this going to be a successful breakout? I don't know. I do not know. I know that this range, this $32,000 area, is huge resistance, and it's not going to be an easy breakout straight line for Bitcoin. We are going to see some major pullbacks where you can see where you can make some money on those moves. And of course, this over here, if we do have a really huge breakout with volume at this moment from this range, it's going to be looking pretty good. If I see a 4 hourly, 1 hourly candlestick here, volume candlestick like this, just like we did see back in you know, the 11th of May and 12th of May, we break out like this with a huge green candle with huge volume, then if we do retrace down to the biggest point of control, which is here at the 30,200, 30,100. We got resistance here, resistance. It is a double bottom scenario. You know, that would be the ideal trade. So I am looking for that scenario in the next coming hours. You know, in the next couple of days, I would say this is the 4 hourly chart. Major opportunities there, guys, to make some money. Of course, you need to have your risk management. You need to wait for potential volatility wicks and you know, be patient, not risk too much. But huge opportunities coming, you know, in between today and tomorrow at these levels. You know, this is going to very likely be a quick range trade. And yeah, I will be talking about this on the live streams, of course, talking about this on the daily updates. So it doesn't matter where the price goes. Let's wait to see if we do get those rejections from those levels. Of course, if we do have a turning over point right here where we do have a failed breakout and come straight back down, which is also very possible. We know this happens with Bitcoin. And then I am looking for that higher low over here on the price of Bitcoin. Okay, very likely to hit, you know, the 618 Fibonacci retracement here at the 27.6, 27.4 range. You got the 4 hourly close, and yeah, this is basically it. It's very likely to get a potential higher low, and I will be looking for a potential harmonic if we do create that higher low. But of course, it's still speculation until we create that higher low. I will not be talking about, you know, predictions of something that hasn't happened. So let's go through the comment section right away. Seb, how are you doing? Smash up the like button. Mark Dirch, thank you guys for the insane support. Let's throw some bullish action on the like button, says Mark. Absolutely. You are too late for the 27,500. No, never too late. Well, I mean, this is the thing. I have, you know, 3 opportunities here. You know, we either, you know, it either turns around and we do have that, you know, why are you too late? You know, it's not too late. You know, oh, so we're going straight up from here then. Yeah, it's not too late. It's not too late. This is just an opportunity right over here that could happen. There's also one over here if we do start pumping to that range. So it's full of opportunities, up or down, guys. Up or down for me. So Ethereum pumping as well. Let's take a look at Ethereum right away. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Yeah, I think Ethereum is gonna get very, very big resistance at this $2,200 level. Okay, we almost touched it here on the 15th of May, but we do have several bounces, as you can see here on the price action. Okay, right over here, we did get a bounce on support on January, also one over here in May before we broke down, got resistance slightly below this range, so it might be very, very strong resistance. Now, if we start breaking this level, of course, and hit $2,500 Ethereum, of course, this is only if Bitcoin does manage to go up to $36,000, $38,000. We will be seeing Ethereum, of course, trading at 2,500. Ethereum will follow Bitcoin's move to the upside or to the downside. We do know that that 2,500 is huge resistance, as you can see here on the chart. So you could get that very strong rejection, and there is going to be a lot of trading opportunities as soon as we get above that level. A lot of big support and resistance ranges. So same here for Ethereum. If it does roll down from this range, you know, I'm looking for that kind of inverse Batman pattern, double bottom, all right, from this potential range, and there's going to be a big opportunity only if Bitcoin does drop, of course. Now we can see Bitcoin pumping a little bit. It needs to successfully break above this major resistance. Okay, we're just about to break out, so there is a high possibility that we're going to break out from this zone. And like I said, this $32,000 range, exactly to be more exact, 31,800, all right, range, major weekly, major wicks over here, value area high. It's going to be interesting to see how we react at that level, because a pullback will be very, very likely to happen. Hey Andy, hope you're doing great. Please check Unify and then Fantom. Hi from France. CME gap have to be filled for a scalp short. How BTC reacts to CME gap generally? They usually fill the gaps, okay? I would say 85% of the times we do fill the gaps, of course. Let's take a look at Unify. Unify. Let's take a look at Unify. Unify protocol. Okay, we can take a look at this one. This is ranked 820, so it's a baby. It's a micro cap. Let's take a look at Unify right away. Unify US dollar. Let's see. Yeah, we will. Let's go through the 3-day chart and take a look at this crypto. This one's had a big massive crash. It's basically here at the launch levels from Binance, so it could be at floor levels. There's not much to add on this chart, of course. This could go sideways for a long time. This is what happened to a lot of the cryptos from 2018 to 2020, okay, where you probably, this one's just gonna raise, you know, go flat for a long time, you know, pumps dumps and go sideways. It looks like it's at its launch levels from the Binance chart. Not much to add on this one, okay? This is a typical chart that is just going to be absolutely boring for a long time, okay? I don't see any big recoveries on this one just yet, all right? It's just nothing much to add on a chart like this. So yeah, not much to add on this. Let's take a look at DXY right away. Let's take a look. Bitcoin is pumping like crazy. Not like crazy, but we are at a good range. We are at a good range right there. If we need to break above this range, this is a level where it's going to be critical. It could roll back down. This is not going to be this is not a successful breakout from these lower highs. We start breaking above this range. I will be looking for shorts at this level, not for longs. Of course, if we do have a successful breakout with high volume, not reach this level, and then come down to this range, it's going to be a good long opportunity, in my opinion, also. But I want to see that breakout. I want to see that intention. I want to see high volume. Then when we come back down on the retracement, yes, I am looking for that higher low. I am looking for that second attempt to break the highs. So there is going to be a big opportunity right there. Remember, also, biggest point of control. Where's the biggest point of control? It's currently underneath us from the volume traded the last 15 days. Biggest point of control is exactly at the 30,150. So if we do have big volume breakout, huge volume on this move, retracement, and we do retrace to this range, this resistance area, 30,200, 30,100 range, biggest point of control. I'm looking for that big bounce. Also, I'll be looking at fib levels. It could be 50%. It could be 618 from the lows to the highs. Just pure speculation on that move. We're looking for that retracement. 50%, 618. This range, biggest point of control. If that does happen, that is where I am looking for that day trade long position, right? So let's take a look. Joseph, how are you doing? Mark Dutch, thank you guys. Joseph, thanks for joining. Pumping BTC, Bitcoin is pumping a little. It is pumping a little. A lot of wicks, a lot of yeah. I'm not trusting this. I am not trusting this. Let's take a look at we're at the value area high from the volume traded in between the 13th of May till the 23rd. So when we're looking at the 10-day range trading, of course, this is range trading. We've got a zone right over here, and you can just see here why are we trading inside of this range. Also, is because from this half point, you already have the value area low, the value area high, and this is why you're bouncing from this range. Resistance, support. We are at resistance. We need to break above the value area high, okay, which is round about the 30,500. These highs, the last highs we've created the last few days, if we break above successfully, and I'm looking for an explosive breakout, because what could happen is something like this, where you did break out this last high. Look at this. What happens? You break out from this high. You might think, oh, this is going to turn into support. No, we roll back down. So I want to see a big breakout. I want to see it move big time. $1,500, even $2,000 to the upside. A big move from this range. And then we're talking, then we're talking trading. Then we're looking, then I'm looking for shorts. Then I'm looking for longs at these ranges. But yeah, not here. I do not know if this is going to successfully break out. I do not know if we're going to get rejected. This is why I have my levels marked. I have an alarm set here. As soon as we get above this high, I've got an alarm set to see the reaction, and I'll potentially be looking for shorts at that level. So yeah, this is the thing. We do not want to see a fake out from this range. We want to see a big explosive move. Will it happen? Very possible. It does have Bitcoin does have all the cards to break out from this zone right now, because it's knocking, bang, after 3 times in the last few days. So that is the opportunities that I am looking for here, guys. Breaking above, just to be pretty clear for anybody new that is coming right now, any new subscribers, breaking above the $30,500 range successfully, because you might think, there's a lot of people saying, you said 30,500, we're trading at 30,580 right now. We want a big breakout, okay? Look how many wicks. Look at the volatility. We could have this pop here hitting 30,800 or so, and coming straight back down. I want to see a big breakout. big breakout with big volume. This $31,770 range, huge weekly level. We can see the resistance zone, the volatility at this range, at this $32,000 area, where I think we could potentially get a big rejection. A lot of people will be bullish. A lot of people will be looking, you know, for those big major pumps. And I'm not saying it's not going to continue up. I'm just saying that there's a, you know, there's an opportunity right there for that retracement. And at this level, the biggest point of control, there's an opportunity at the value area high. There is an opportunity at this level also if we do retrace after a big breakout with volume and low volume on the retracement. There's a big opportunity right there. Big level. So we're also looking at 50% level Fibonacci from the lows. You know, depending on where we pump to, it will be very likely around about the 50% Fibonacci. Okay, approximately this range. So yeah, beautiful opportunity right there. Anyway, let's see if that happens in the next coming days. Other scenario would be not successfully breaking out and coming down. I will be looking for other opportunities down here. Like I mentioned, let's take a look at the DXY right away and Fantom, says Russell. Absolutely, we'll be taking a look at Fantom, and let's take a look at Fantom first and the DXY. What's going on with Fantom? I mean, wow, Fantom got absolutely crushed here. Absolutely crushed. You know, major levels from back. I mean, this was some boxes checked out from 2021. We can get this out of the way and mark the most important levels. Okay, we got this box over here, which was the highs. As soon as we broke these highs, we had a pretty aggressive drop, which was very sad. Let me take a look at the VPVR here 1 second. Yeah, I mean, I think we could not come much lower on Fantom. I think, you know, the 20-cent level is already a very cheap price, and we hit 22 cents. Big level here. Summer lows of 2021. We came all the way down to the summer lows of 2021, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, so that relief rally on Fantom. Yeah, big levels on the VPVR, big consolidation, big spikes down here at 20-cent level. But what I want to show you, and we'll be zooming in, how a relief rally almost to the $1 range, okay? Fantom can gain 100% of its value next coming weeks, just because of the huge aggressive drop that we've had. So if we go, let's do some short-term analysis. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. Fantom is having a pretty nice pump here. Yeah, not much to add. I think we are actually gonna, yeah, we're breaking out from a major zone. This is why we're having a pretty nice pump. You can see how we did break out. We got lower highs here, lower high trend line, a consolidation, you know, the last 24 hours exactly on this trend line, and now we're having this explosive breakout. You know, we're having a pretty nice move to the upside. So yeah, Fantom could continue back up. Let's take a look here at Fantom. This major zone after this big bump is very likely going to be big support. So if we do see Fantom, 1 second, let me just check these levels. Major zones here on Fantom, we got the 54 cents. We could get rejected from that range. If we come back down to this consolidation level, I'm talking about the 42-cent range. Very likely that you're going to see some bounces at that range. You're going to see a, you know, potential rejection at 54 cents, big level over there, a potential bounce at 42 cents if we do come back down there in the next couple of days. So yeah, we got these potential moves on Fantom. Overall, I think bigger relief rally the coming weeks if Bitcoin does behave and go to $36,000, $38,000 in the next coming weeks. Fantom being one of the most famous L1 projects, okay, I think it will have that relief rally potentially to $1 if Bitcoin does manage to behave, of course. Let's take a look at the DXY. Yes, DXY is looking very exciting. DXY is actually breaking. I mean, this is the thing. This is why we talked about this yesterday. And the last couple of days, I did add it on one video. If the DXY does break the last big higher low, which is this one right over here, this big major resistance level turning into support. Let me just zoom out on the daily here, the 3-day chart actually, and zoom out, guys. Remember the DXY breaking to perfection and getting a bounce to perfection from the lower highs of 2017 and 2020 resistance zone, turning into support, and now not managing to have steam to continue back up. This is the trend line where we got the bounce to perfection. Okay, we'll have, so just in case someone says, you know, trend lines are not, you know, they're not they're worthless. No, you get that bounce to perfection on the DXY from that big major resistance lower high turning into support. And what has happened right over here is that on the 4-hourly, you can already see that you are forming these bearish divergence on the RSI, on the DXY. Okay, you can already see right over here. Let me just show you that you are forming, like I said yesterday, the lower highs on the RSI, and you can already spot this at this consolidation. Okay, now you're saying yes, you know, we are seeing the bearish divergence play out. They are playing out right now. So you can actually spot this, that you are potentially going to get that rejection, that you know, that nice correction here on the DXY as soon as you have this consolidation. So DXY is having this correction. Is it going to continue back down? Well, this is the thing. We are at a critical range. This could be an easily just a fake out. We're not breaking successfully this last higher low, which is at the 102.50 right over here. We need a solid breakdown, and this is going to give Bitcoin that big relief rally, very likely in the coming weeks. For the moment, DXY, if we do hold this support level, you could say, okay, we're breaking down, but this is not a successful breakout in my opinion just yet. I want to see a solid red candle. Okay, a solid red candle. We can have volatility above this last higher low and this trend line, and this is just gonna have a big bounce. It would be ideal to see that lower high on DXY here and then continue back down. That would be ideal for Bitcoin. So if this does happen, if we do see that relief rally on the DXY after this major drop for the last 5 to 6 days, we're going to see Bitcoin get hit, and this is why you could potentially see that double bottom. Okay, that double bottom on Bitcoin if you do create that lower high here on the DXY. There's a little bit of speculation right there, but I do think it's very possible just by looking at Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is at floor levels at this, in the immediate short term. Very good chart to take a look at also is this weekly volume. Okay, on the DXY, on the Bitcoin price on Coinbase. You know the deal. This big weekly volume that we did create last week. Actually 2 weeks from now. This is super important, guys. Super important. We can see in the past, okay, how the weekly volume has managed to, call a top or a bottom. All right, a local bottom range, not to the exact perfection, but it's a range. This is why I think that we're not going to break down successfully from the $25,000 just yet. For the next coming weeks, it might be late June, it might be July, but first of all, a potential relief rally is very likely. Like I mentioned, you can see the big spikes on volume on the weekly, showing you a bottom, a local bottom, massive big pump here. We got May of 2021 bottom, massive big pump, as you can see back in August. So that is the kind of scenario that I'm looking for. Super important. This is something that you cannot ignore. You can just not ignore it, all right? Because you have so many times in the past where you have had, this showing you a local top or a local bottom so many times. We've had the spike on volume We haven't had a volume like this on the weekly since 1 year ago. You know, this is something that you cannot ignore. You know, we might not break down below $25,000 just because what's happened in the past. Most of the times, 80 to 90% of the times, that is a big high probability thing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin absolutely pumping crazy? Run Bitcoin, run. No. Next target 150. Absolutely, guys. Smash up the like button. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Smash up the like button. We can make it to 200, guys. 260 watching. Guys, are you bullish? Will the DXY break down? Will DXY enter a downtrend the next coming months? Let me know, guys. I want to ask you. DXY is the dollar index. Okay. Will the dollar index lose value in the coming months? Will it lose value? Will it be in a downtrend? Will it lose value, guys? Let me know in the poll. Okay, I am asking a poll here. Will the dollar index lose value in the coming months, guys? Let me know right away. I want to know your opinion. Do you think the dollar index, you know, the dollar value is gonna absolutely explode in the next coming months? All right, is it going to be at the end of the year the most extreme, strongest currency that there is? It is actually at today, but anyway, is it going to be stronger? Will the DXY be stronger? Andy, have a take a look at ApeCoin. I do not think so, says Tom. Well, you got the poll right now. Let me know. Will it lose value or will it continue up? Okay. This is the thing. This is the thing. If we do break this trend line successfully, you know, there is always the scenario that happens on most of the assets, you know, also that you break a trend line. And then what happens is you come back up and you retest it as resistance. And then you have the rollover. Okay. But you do still create that higher high. But let me know, guys, in the comment section. Let's take a look. Take a look at ApeCoin. Let's take a look at ApeCoin here right away for Vedant. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. See what's going on. ApeCoin has shown many opportunities. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. Right, this is what we got for ApeCoin. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly. Of course, ApeCoin has been losing big major lows. Okay, we've got this low over here getting rejected heavily as resistance. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this ultimate low. You know, the thing is, once you haven't retested this low area since March of 2022, what happens? You know, you didn't retest it here. You didn't retest it here. Not here. Not here. The first time you retest it and break down, you got a huge massive wick here on the FTX exchange. A little bit fishy move there. I think it's not on other exchanges, but yeah, you basically break down. You do get that resistance. Very, very cautious on this because, I mean, let's take a look at another. Yeah, that wick is not on the Coinbase chart. It's basically not on the Coinbase chart. So let's do Coinbase. We've got a fishy wick there on ApeCoin, but you can see here, right, where when you retested this range right there, you get it, you break down heavy resistance, heavy resistance, heavy resistance, and we're basically getting that roll back down. So if we do break this level, where we are going to very likely get resistance is this $11 range. Yeah, we got this $11 on ApeCoin. So if we do break the $9.50 big resistance zone, it's going to very likely be resistance. Look for that roll back down. Okay, I would be shorting that level. I would be shorting this range, that $10.80 $11 range on ApeCoin. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly, see what's going on, because something very similar. You are kind of forming big aggressive lower highs right there. You might see a pop up on this one. You go to the 2 hourly, zoom out a little bit. Yeah, we are creating higher lows Also, right there, a potential move to the upside here. We also got big resistance at this level, $9.50. Stay extremely cautious. You could hit this level, get a big rejection. Also, I would actually be looking for shorts at that range. If it does have an explosive breakout to the $9.50, I would actually look for shorts. Okay, big level on ApeCoin, the $9.50. For a quick scalp, a quick short, not scalp, maybe it's going to be a day trade, but yeah, I would be looking for shorts. It's just gonna get people very bullish. You're gonna get a big roll down, very likely. You know, we can see Bitcoin. There's something that happened on Bitcoin that I think could happen on Bitcoin and a lot of other cryptos. Very similar scenario, and you got the last big high over here. And let me just quickly show you. It's right over here. Let me just go to the 4 hourly. A lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff. Where do we have that price action? Where do we have that price action? Right over here. Here we have it. Here we have it. Let me just, this is Bitcoin back in December of 2021. And, you know, pay attention to this because it's very similar price action. Let me just take a look, you know, ApeCoin, you know, we can take a look at ApeCoin if you wish, or we can take a look at Bitcoin really at these price levels. Let's just go with this one where we do have this drop. Okay, it's not similar, but the first big resistance zone, this is looking at the 2 hourly. We can go at the 4 hourly. It doesn't matter. This consolidation right here at the $32,000 range. When you see this big massive drop in Bitcoin, you know, the big consolidation area is this one where you know, we have a huge amount of liquidity above this range. And if you take a look at Bitcoin on December of 2021, you have this last lower high from the dead cat bounce right there. You have a big massive drop, dead cat bounce, consolidation right there. What happens? You come back up, you know, you kind of break out from resistance, you kind of break out from these lower highs, as you can see. Right, you got the lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. You have this zone over here. Look at this. I mean, this is just looking at the chart, looking at price action, where you could bounce, major bouncing levels. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to explain why right now on this chart. You know, let me just get the Bitcoin price on Bybit here where I do have my levels marked. You know, the reason why, this is the reason why I am looking for shorts at this $32,000 range from this consolidation. And this is the reason why, if we do come up here and we do retrace, I am looking for a quick long trade at this range. And it might just be for a double top or hitting the 618 from this level. And it's basically because of, you know, price action in the past. And this is the best example I could give you right now. There's not much similarities, okay? But check out this. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, last lower high level, breakout. You gain the highs here for a liquidity grab of the last lower highs. And, you know, I'm just going to switch back here quickly to this price action back from December of 2021. Big drop, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. You break out, you know, you get the lower high, successful breakout. Afterwards, you reach this range, you bounce back down, you bounce perfectly to this range. Look at this. Bounce perfect to the resistance. You come back up, double top, swing failure pattern, roll back down, double top right there from this level. Look at the potential similarities from Bitcoin. Now, this is December of 2021. Right here. No, right here. Last lower high after the big major drop. You got lower high resistance, resistance, resistance. So the similarities that I am looking for is very, you know, it's almost the same kind of movement that I'm looking for. Gaining this high, getting rejected, coming down, getting that bounce from this big resistance level. There will be one bounce potentially with, I would say, 75% possibility of getting a bounce from that level, from this $30,500 range, getting up this level here, losing it, coming back down, getting a bounce from this resistance, and then maybe creating a double top, another swing failure, but yeah, a double top with maybe a slightly lower high or a double top range. I mean, you cannot make this up. This basically not exactly the same, but very similar happened in December of 2021. Very, very similar. And we are in an aggressive downtrend on Bitcoin. So we are at the very last, basically we are here right now on Bitcoin, right? Where we want to get above the last lower high range. We're going to break out. Yes, Bitcoin pumping, extremely volatile. Last lower high from the major drop. Swing failure, but you have big opportunities. I think we're going to mirror this kind of situation. Get here to the last lower high, get rejected, bounce as support, double top. This is exactly what I'm looking for Bitcoin right now. Break above, gain the highs, get rejected, come down, get a bounce from this resistance as support, maybe double top, weekly level, continue back down, value area high. I mean, there's a lot of confluence at that range anyway, just by looking at the volume profile. Looking at volume profile here, like I said, you know, it is the value area high from the volume traded, all right, for the last over 15 days. This level over here, value area high, this is where the volume disappears suddenly, of course. So that is the scenario that I'm looking for. I don't care if Bitcoin drops or pumps from this level. I will be ready to take these major opportunities once the price action comes to me. Let's take a look at, hi Andy, can you take a look at Fantom? I have just taken a look at Fantom about 5 minutes ago. We do not want to repeat the cryptos. You can check it. It must be about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Let's take a look at Dent coin. Dent, please. Yeah, I remember taking a look at this one. This one had a huge pump back in the day, but yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Is it been pumping right now? It's up 14%. Let's take a look at these altcoins. This might have, you know, this is probably very likely at the very end of a big massive downtrend and just consolidating. If we zoom out on the daily, you know, huge massive drop on Dent coin, losing the summer lows of 2021. Let's zoom in right now. I'm not sure if we do have more data here on the Binance. No, Dent tether. Yeah, let me just check out here the 3 daily chart, zoom out a little bit. I think this was just going to enter a big, large consolidation at these levels. We can zoom in, but I do think that the summer lows can be big resistance in the short term till we find a kind of a double bottom or sideways action. It's still very soon. If we go to the 4 hourly chart on Dent coin, summer lows is right over here at the 0.0016 cents approximately. We could get that big rejection from this level. Very volatile crypto, but yeah, looking at that 0.0015 cents right over here, big resistance level on Dent coin. I mean, taking a look at these altcoins right now is a little bit worthless, but a relief rally is very likely, of course. Yeah, relief rally on the way on Dent coin. But this is just going to enter a huge, large accumulation, consolidation level. I'm not sure if it will be an accumulation zone, but it's just going to be boring price action for many months. And no fast recovery to happen anytime soon. Guys, remember on Bybit, you do have a potential airdrop down below to trade with the Ethereum USDT perpetual. Okay, if you do hold more than $10 US, 10 USDT on your Bybit account, You've signed up with my link, okay? You can see I am not eligible, but you might be eligible. You have the link below, airdrop on Bybit, okay? Up to $100. You need to follow the steps here once you click on the link where it says airdrop, okay? You have 100 USDT position on the Ethereum USDT perpetual to trade Ethereum. $100 for free to absolutely, you know, you can do a 100x leverage position if you want, or a 5x, a small one, and just leave it there, or, you know, a potential swing trade. You have $100 of airdrop, okay? Are you eligible? If you scroll down below and you click on the airdrop, okay, tab that I've got below Bybit, you might think, how can I claim it? What do I need to follow? You got the frequent asked questions. I can't go through this right now because it's a huge amount. You can go through down below. How does the airdrop work? Who is eligible for this event? Click down below, guys. You will have it here if you are eligible or not. Only 98.8% left. It seems like that some of you guys have already clicked. So check it out, guys. This is only made for me. You will not see anybody talk about this. So you get 100 US dollars, okay, USDT to trade Ethereum USDT perpetual. If you hold more than $10, you're not going to see anyone talk about this. If you've signed up with the link down below, you got it there for free. Follow the steps. Bybit, 100 US dollar for free to trade with, guys, for free. No deposit required, only if you have deposited in the past. Of course, if you are new to trading, if you are experienced, okay, sorry, if you are experienced and you want to trade on Bybit, you got up to $4,050 worth of bonus and 30 days, zero fee. So for 30 days, you don't pay any fees. Let's take a look at some other ones. 100x in this market. Yeah, this is not, of course, you know, I mean, I'm just saying you can do whatever you want with this, with these free dollars. This is free dollars, all right? You just need to follow the steps to claim it, all right? If you have more than $10, all right, it's for free, so you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, for 100x is not the right thing to do. What is your opinion on IOTA, please? I think IOTA is a very strong project. It doesn't run with blockchain technology. It has very similar technology like Fantom, also DAG, which is DAG is, yeah, what was Constellation? DAG is Constellation. Yeah, very similar. It's not blockchain run anymore. It used to be. But I think it's a very good project. Let's take a look at Rune, and also can you take a look at KASTA? Yeah, I'm not sure if we do have KASTA data here on. We do have some here. I mean, the same thing. KASTA, of course, is in a big, massive downtrend, just like everything, and it's having a little bit of a relief rally now, of course, after these major severe drops. KASTA, in my personal opinion, once they have the app launched, it will explode, because a lot of people will be talking about KASTA again. You know, all these big influencers, you know, me including myself, of course, I will be talking about KASTA when it launches, and so many people are going to talk about KASTA that the token is very likely going to get a rally. It's just very likely. People are going to FOMO, people are going to, you know, KASTA is live, it is working, people are using it. And then once that happens, you know, very likely it's just going to pump. It's just very likely going to happen. Not much to analyze here on KASTA on this chart over here. Let me just take a look. You know, we are potentially going to get maybe rejected from this big level over here. I'm talking about the 20-cent level. The 20-cent level has been a big level where we did get, you know, a bounce here, support. We broke below it, got heavily rejected. So we're very likely going to get rejected from this range, maybe a head and shoulder scenario or something like this. I don't think KASTA will fall much lower, in my opinion. It already hit 8 cents. It's very unlikely. App is going to be launched very soon. Of course, they are having some issues. What they want to do is you know, very big in the crypto space. It's not, you know, it's very high tech stuff. So they want to get a perfect app, no bugs, no nothing. So they want to get a perfect app launched. let's take a look at Rune. Absolutely, right away. Russell, let's take a look at how do I become a Tom Bitcoinsensus. You already won if you follow the community. Let's take a look at Rune here for Russell, what's going on. And I'm just doing a quick overview, of course, of the things, guys. But if you want proper analysis, I will be doing a poll today because I will be doing an update video, and I will ask in the Telegram group, what crypto should I add with Bitcoin analysis? And I will do a poll, okay? And I will ask 5 different cryptos, such as Ethereum, Cardano, maybe Rune. You know, I will choose some mid caps, low caps, and high caps, and you have to vote, all right? So if you haven't joined the Telegram group, it is down below, also in the description. The Telegram group is here. Follow our socials, join the Telegram, as I will be asking the community what crypto shall be doing a full analysis with Bitcoin in today's video. So let's scroll down here. Let's take a look at Rune, because Rune is at floor levels, basically. It's absolutely insane how Rune is hitting a big major zone. This reminds me very much of Bitcoin, right? Where we do have the summer lows. We do have the lows from February, January here. February, actually. We also have the lows again here. We haven't broken successfully this level on Rune. Massive big lower highs. So a relief rally on Rune. You know, if we do see Bitcoin, Ethereum having that relief rally, Bitcoin to $38,000, it's going to be absolutely huge for some of these cryptos. Rune is one of those. Thorchain, you know, is one of those L1 projects that I think is going to succeed. You know, they are masters, supposedly they are masters in changing cryptos from chain to chain and interoperability. So I think this is one of the coins that is going to do extremely well in the next bull run. So in the immediate short term, not a successful breakout. We can already see a double bottom scenario. Okay, we can see a double bottom scenario right now. This is something that you cannot ignore. Let me just take a look, zoom in here on the chart. Double bottom scenario with a slightly higher second bottom. This does have a high chance to retest the highs here at $3.80. $3.80 is on the way. Question is, will it manage to break it? Or will it come back down and create another bottom? Or then another failed bottom and continue down? But it is very likely in the next coming days to hit that $3.80. It's just very likely to happen. And this is the moment where it might fail. It might fail at $3.80. Will it fail here? No, I don't think so. I think it will have that leg up. In my personal opinion, I do think so. I do think that is going to happen on Rune. Come up to that $3.70, $3.80 range in the next coming days. I think Rune can be traded on Bybit. Yeah, Rune can be traded on Bybit. Remember, you do have a great bonus down below, and it's another way to support the channel, of course. But only the best bonus is available for you guys. Thank you, guys. I will be doing another update today, of course, and I will be asking in the Telegram group, what are the cryptos shall we take a look at with Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin is going to be the number one. I might take a look at 1 or 2 cryptos with Bitcoin in today's update. Let's take a look here, because I think I do have a super chat. Mark Dutch here. Do I have a super chat? I think I do. Mark Dutch, do I have a super chat? I can see some hammers and spanners and yeah, I don't think so. Where's the super chat? I can't see a super chat. By the looks of things, I haven't got a super chat, but if I do, then I will show you the analysis in the Telegram group. Thank you, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button. Join the Telegram group. I will be asking the community, what other cryptos should I do a full analysis to check out the major resistance, support levels, where we could get, you know, Fibonacci range to see if we can find some opportunities on that altcoin. I will be asking the community today for the next video and the next coming hours. Follow all our socials down below. If you want bonuses, you got the bonuses also for the exchanges. check out Bitcoinsensus website. Totally free information talking about crypto news, articles. We've got technical analysis ideas, all right, also, so you can have Bitcoinsensus opinion, of course. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.